Hello, my name is Cedric. I'm the head of the Software Technology Lab at Avnet Embedded. Welcome to our second embedded software session. Today's episode is all about the architecture of SimpleSwitch. So SimpleSwitch allows to start quickly developing your embedded software with limited dependencies to hardware. Or if I use the Java slogan, write once, deploy anywhere. Assuming that anywhere is one of our smart modules supported by SimpleSwitch in our case. But how does it work? What technologies are used? It is what we will discuss today. SimpleSwitch is divided in three parts: the software development kit, the base images, and the container registry. The first part is the software development kit, short SDK. It will be the only thing you need to install on your computer. It contains all libraries, compilers, and tooling that you need to cross-compile projects and deploy them on our smart modules. With this SDK, developing embedded software becomes as easy as the development of a smartphone application. The SimpleSwitch SDK is available for all different platforms, i.MX8, Intel and QEMU. But you might wonder, what is QEMU? QEMU is a virtual machine that we set up to expose hardware interfaces and software frameworks in the same way as what you get on our smart modules. It can be very convenient if you have a large team of software engineers and you cannot provide a piece of hardware for each one of them, which means that you just give them a virtual machine and they can do the development as they would do on the smart module. The second part of SimpleSwitch are the base images that you're going to program on the SD card or eMMC of your smart module. Like the SDK, these images are specific to our supported platforms, right now Intel and NXP. In addition, each one of them is available in different flavors, either headless or with Western. A SimpleSwitch image only includes the minimum to boot the board, initialize the display, and then it listens to SSH connections. Then the SDK you install on your computer will allow you, using either a terminal or VS Code or Qt Creator, to deploy your applications on the smart module that you just programmed with a base image. If we look into the inner architecture of a SimpleSwitch base image, we will find a standard Linux file system built with Yocto and two specific software stacks that enable the magic behind SimpleSwitch. The first software stack is the hardware abstraction layer called SimpleCore.io. It gives you a unified way to access the hardware based on a set of UDEV rules configured either through the DTS or the BIOS. This hardware abstraction layer is 30% of the reason why you write once and deploy anywhere. The second software stack is the container manager and the prepackaged templates for Python, Flutter, Qt. Thanks to the SDK, you can start developing using these prepackaged environments and deploy the result, which is a containerized application, independently of the base image over a SSH connection. That's yet another 20% why you write once and deploy anywhere. Well, but you might wonder, where are the missing 50%? In fact, it is Linux. By default, it is already abstracting the system on which it is running. Used with high-level frameworks such as Qt, Flutter, Python, it covers, in fact, the remaining 50%. Which brings me to the last part of SimpleSwitch. It is a container registry that includes many prepackaged software stacks that you can easily integrate into your project and are often very useful for the development. It includes, for instance, Chromium, Cog, Mosquito, and Qt, and you can easily install these softwares on the target using a single command line. These building blocks are either integrated by Avnet Embedded or, in some cases, by our partners as either, again, open or closed source projects. Another example is our very own data management and ingestion platform called IoT Connect. In that case, if you want to test IoT Connect, you just need to pull its container from the registry, set up the credential on the device, and right away you can start sending telemetry data to IoT Connect. So that was the three parts of SimpleSwitch. This episode prepared us to get our hands dirty, but that will be yet another session. I hope you enjoyed this episode and see you soon. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest episodes of our embedded software session.